Hello everyone, this is HGJ Halloween, and today I am back again with another Spirit Halloween sneak peek for the 2020 season. But before I get into that, I do just want to say that you just heard my new song, Steal Our Love, which I am so excited to announce is out now. And if everything went well today, then you should have seen my live stream. The song should have came out at 10 a.m. and it should be live on my Spotify at this very moment. Link at the top of the description. I really encourage you to go check it out, listen to it, let me know what you think of it in the comments. I put a lot of work into this second release, and I have 2 songs out now on my Spotify, which I'm so excited about. So keep on streaming Never Thought, and of course, check out the new one, Steal Our Love. I really, really hope you guys will like it. I put so much time and effort into it, and I personally am a huge fan of it. I also will hopefully be having a music video coming out to that song. So if you liked a song and you think you want to see a music video to it and you're anticipating that as well, then go subscribe to Tyler Hunt Music on YouTube. You can look it up, or there'll also be a link at the top of the description right next to my Spotify, so you can follow me on all of that stuff. My Tyler Hunt Music Instagram will be down there as well, so you guys can stay up to date if you really do like the music and want to see more, because I do plan to be doing at least 5 or 6 songs a year, and I would so greatly appreciate it if you supported me over there. All right, so with that out of the way, what we are talking about today is the Miserable Marie animatronic. I believe it's Marie and not Mary. This is the counterpart to Punctured Pete, who I talked about yesterday. It's actually, they are a couple. This was his wife before they got turned into zombies. I guess actually they still are married. They're just a zombie couple now. And these two were released on the exact same day. So I know I am a bit behind here. But before I get into discussing her any further, let's go ahead and show you the official video of her that is over on Spirit Halloween's website, so you can see what Miserable Marie does. Alright, so that is her, and she is definitely a really scary one for this year. The first thing that jumps out at me is, of course, the audio. The audio is incredible. One of the better audios of this year. Whatever poor grandma had to actually make those screeching sounds, I mean, God love her, because her throat had to be hurting afterward, but she did a great job because it sounds so good. It really gives the zombie grandma aesthetic that they were looking for. So the audio is an A++. I love it. And as you can see, it definitely is a similar thing to the Twitching Banshee. If you guys know about that super popular prop from back in the day, it definitely has a very similar look. It has the similar hands, or not look, but it has the similar hands, and it has that similar twitching motion. Although there seems to be a difference in the fact that this, I almost called her like Gruesome Granny or something, this Miserable Marie prop seems to kind of have a intentionally slow twitch, because at first when I saw it, I thought it might be broken, because I was thinking it would be the exact same mechanism as Twitching Banshee, which it likely is, but it seems programmed to kind of go a little bit slower, and I think that might kind of fit into the aesthetic of her being a zombie grandma. And then, of course, with these twitching props, you have their arms and head just on a spring dangling. And so they move around and flop around, and it creates this extra animation that doesn't actually need another mechanism to do so. Also, her mouth seems to be on a spring as well, or just loosely connected, and so it kind of gives the illusion of mouth movement. So the twitching idea is not unique, but it definitely is a super awesome one, and I'm glad to see they've done a new twitching prop. And I think they did kind of add the layer of her being more of a slow and creepy twitch. So I do like that element of it, actually, and I think it's fitting for her. Her outfit is fitting, of course. She just has kind of like an old, woman-looking gown. The hair looks really realistic, really good. White, curly, just kind of a mess of the hair. And the face, again, is another selling point. Once again, with this zombie prop, similar to Punctured Pete, they both have really, really great, unique zombie faces. That is one thing that I'm really, really happy with on both of them. They're not, anything that looks reused or recycled. They look very new, they look fresh, but they also look great. They really do give across that zombie vibe, and definitely an improvement from the electrified Eddie last year. That one was probably one of the worst zombie faces. These, on the other hand, are really coming around. They're really starting to look great. And especially in this image here, you can see that incredible detail. I don't know if the face will be soft or hard plastic, but I kind of am envisioning it being hard plastic, but I don't know. That doesn't really matter either way. The one thing that I kind of am a little bit upset with this one at, and this happens often for me because I really like light up eyes, and so this does not have light up eyes. It has black eyes, and I just so wish that it had like white light up eyes, or even purple or something, or maybe yellow, because I just think the element of light up eyes just brings it to life that much more. And I know some people don't like light up eyes because they think it makes it look unrealistic, because eyes in real life don't actually light up. But I think for a Halloween prop, it's a really, really nice touch because it draws attention to the face, and you can see it in the dark without actually even needing a light. And so, of course, in this one, you will need a light because you can't actually see the face. Now, the black eyes do look good. I'm not going to say that they don't kind of look really creepy. They do. But I do wish that this grandma had white light up eyes. I think it would just make her look that much better, but that is a personal preference. Also, her mouth is really, really creepy. It almost looks like she has a demented grin, and you can see all of the teeth in the mouth, because they kind of have the mouth go all the way back up to like where it connects to the jaw, and it just has this really wide opening. So a very, very creepy design on the face. It seems intentional that they did that. And yeah, so Miserable Marie is really, really awesome, but I guess I do have to also address her price tag, which is $169.99. She's the same as her husband, so they both are $170. And, I think people feel as if both of these props are slightly overpriced, although some people, I think, felt that Punctured Pete was more overpriced. However, I wouldn't say that either is more overpriced, because this girl, you have to keep in mind, is only 5 feet tall. Now, that's an important thing to note, because 5 feet is not typical for a standing prop. We typically see 6 feet, and 6 feet is always kind of slightly, towering over the average person. And it would be slightly taller than me. However, this prop is going to be nearly a foot shorter than me. So that is definitely going to make it look a lot smaller in person. And you have to take into account that it is $170. I think that Punctured Pete actually has a more interesting movement to him, although I think people just feel he's more overpriced because he's smaller. But again, this standing prop is gonna, I think, seem small in person as well. I personally feel that both of them should have been $150. I don't think they're that overpriced, just a little bit. They're just a little overpriced, not the worst we've seen this season. But I still think that both of them are going to be good sellers, because I think, there's not much to complain about as far as their actual animation and appearance. They're both really, really great zombie props. So that is about all I have to say for Miserable Marie. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, if you agree with me, disagree, and if you really want to see her on the channel or not. I would definitely love to know what you think. I personally think she is really cool, and I hope she'll be one that I'll be able to get onto the channel, because as of now, she definitely is towards the top of my list. So I am definitely really happy with this release. Stay tuned later today, because I'm going to talk about my favorite of the clown trio that was released, which was the Jack in the Box one. So I'm going to address that one first and work my way down to the one that I think is the worst. So Jack in the Box was my favorite, so I'm going to talk about that later today. Stay tuned. Please don't forget that I have a new song out on my Spotify, link at the top of the description to play it. If you stream it, it will really, really help me out. It is the best way that you can help me out in supporting me of all of my passions, by streaming on my Spotify, because Spotify really rewards day one streams, and today is the first day it's out. So just give it a listen, if you're not sure if you're going to like it or not, and if you don't like it, you don't have to play it again, but if you do, then please do, because it really, really, really helps. And the song is called Steal Our Love. I know for a fact it's out on Spotify, but it also is out on YouTube as well. It's out on my Tyler Hunt Music YouTube, and it should be in, every other music store eventually. I'm not sure if it'll be at the same time or not. I hope you guys enjoyed my live stream today. And don't forget, I have my Spirit Halloween affiliate links as well as the Skullfire logs, which are a super, super awesome product that you can use in any sort of Halloween fire display at your Halloween events this year. So the links to my Spirit Halloween affiliate link and specifically the Skullfire logs will be down in the description, so you can help out me and the channel at no extra cost, and you can use that code to get 20% off actually on those links. And lastly, there will be, there will be links to all of my social medias. Like I said, my Tyler Hunt Music YouTube, as well as my Tyler Hunt Music Instagram, where I post a lot of sneak peeks of the songs. Also my HGJ Halloween Instagram, where I update you guys on the video schedule, and I definitely post a lot more Halloween stuff over there than I can here. So if you want to see that, that's also will be linked. Give me a follow. And lastly, there will be a link to the HGJ Halloween merch shop if you want to get any HGJ Halloween t-shirts, logos, designs. I have mugs, I have phone cases with that little pumpkin logo on them. So if you're a big fan of the channel, then definitely buy that to flaunt that you're a fan and support me in the channel. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.